All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Maeve. We are going to start on our backs, so go ahead, lie down. You're going to pull your right knee in. Your left leg can be bent with your foot on the floor. You can extend your leg out. It's your call. Enjoy a few breaths here. There's a little bit of push-pull here. So and I don't want to say pull so much, a little bit softer. I'm using the weight of my arms, my hands against my shin and knee to bring the leg in. I'm not actively pulling in technically at this point. And I'm a little soft in the leg, so I'm allowing the leg to kind of go in that direction. And then we very subtly add a push-pull. So I'm going to start to push my shin and my knee into my hands a little bit. And then as I push away, now my hands and my arms do a little bit more to stabilize. So I haven't moved per se at all. I'm just creating a little bit more action in the hip and in the arms. So there's a very gentle push and pull. And simply switch sides. Left knee comes in. You can start the same way. Just let the weight of the arms, give some pressure into the shin and the knee and get a little deeper into the hip. If you want to straighten the right leg, you can. And then just adding a little bit of active push and pull into this position. So it's a little bit more engaged. Still fairly still in nature. It's not particularly movement based. It's more just engaging a bit more. Release the knee. Both knees come in. And just rock up. Put your big toes down. Just kind of tap down to get a sense of centering. Bring the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders open. Pull the elbows back and then lift the feet up. It's a little supported Navasana. Good. And I'm going to turn this way just so I have a little bit bigger range of motion available to me. We're going to take the knees side to side here. And so I've rocked back a bit more onto the back of my hips. I'm leaning back a little bit more just so that I'm able to make this motion happen. Come back into center, reset, and then maybe straighten the legs out, maybe not. Cross your shins, downward facing dog. Draw the front ribs gently up, the belly gently up, and then extend the heart for your thumbs. Spread the fingers wide if it feels good. Connect down into the ground with your hands and your feet. And from that strength of the hands and the feet, energize your arms and your legs. Send your hips to the sky. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 3 more like this. Use the length of the inhale to move forward. So rather than just moving forward quickly and then pause in there as you finish your breath, take the duration. Same thing as you move back. So inhaling, exhaling back. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward, right foot steps outside of your right hand. Blocks are great here, especially at this early point in your practice if you're not feeling completely warmed up or you want to go really super deep. Hug your right knee into your right tricep or shoulder, and then gently press back against that pressure. So equal oppositional energy. Good. If you want to turn the foot and the knee slightly open, you can. You can also keep the foot straight. It's up to you. We're going to straighten that front leg any amount. You can walk your hands back if you want and start to extend out through the spine. If you want, you can pick up the front of the right foot so you're pressing into the heel a little bit more. Totally optional. Last inhale. Rebend the front leg. Left hand is going to stay down. Right hand reaches up. Just the easiest, loveliest, most open twist you've ever done. Maybe bend this top elbow and lean back a little bit more. Let the shoulder open up. Breath in, hands come down. Step back, plank, inhaling. Exhale, chaturanga or the floor. Up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Pause and breathe. Inhale, plank. Left foot outside your left hand. Again, if you want to use blocks here, go for it. And your need might be different on both sides. Like my right hip has been really tight lately, and so I needed a little more assistance on that side than this side. Maybe you want it to be totally matched, but maybe you don't need it to be matchy-matchy from side to side. Straighten the front leg, adjust the foot as needed. Lengthen out the spine. Use the arms very firmly down into the ground or onto your blocks. Which is one of the reasons I really love using blocks, is it gives you the ability to create a bigger, stronger planking platform here. Whereas if like you're struggling just to get your hands down, you're not really getting that sense of closing this chain between the hands and the floor to stabilize the shoulders, the spine. Rebend that front leg. Right hand stays down, left hand lifts up. Again, just a nice, easy, spacious twist. Maybe bend the top elbow, open up the shoulder more, the heart more. No form to this, really just following how it feels good to be here. Softness and ease. Come back around. Step back to plank, inhale. Chaturanga or the floor, exhale. Rise, open into your back bend of choice. Down dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees deeply, look at your hands. Walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Halfway up, inhale. Bow deeply, exhale. Push the ground away, inhale, rise to stand. Draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Draw your hands to your heart, exhale. Again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway inhale. Again, fold forward, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Malasana, exhale, squat down. Stay, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Heart to sky, lift the gaze gently. Down dog, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, feet to hands. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Malasana, exhale. Lengthen the heart. Yep, bow forward. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale. Lift. Down dog, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, feet to hands. Halfway inhale. Bow, exhale. Rise, inhale. Exhale, Malasana. Last time here. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Rise, open. Down dog, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, Malasana, top of the mat. Pause here. Right hand down, left arm up if it's okay. Open up the chest. Maybe wrap this. It's always a giant maybe. Emphasis on pressing the right arm into the right shin. The shin back into the arm. Last inhale. Come back through center. Second side, open it up. Option to wrap it. Only do it if it feels great. Like really, only do it if it feels great. One more inhale. Release through center. Lift your hips up a little bit. Bring your shoulders as much inside your knees as you can and squeeze on your shoulders. Squeeze so much that your knees start to slide up onto your triceps. Shift your hands forward. Take yourself forward. Bakasana. Bring the big toes to touch. Squeeze the feet together. Breath in. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Rise. Down dog. Exhale. Really nice. Pause and breathe. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right elbow. Hug the knee into the tricep. Inhale back. Open up your hips if it feels nice. Flip over, wild thing. If not, just enjoy a stretch there. Really nice. Right foot top of the mat. Left heel turns down, right arm onto your right thigh, rather. Right arm, right thigh. And then rolling open, sweep this left arm behind your back. You don't have to wrap. Just press your left forearm into your low back. Draw the belly into the arm. Roll the shoulder open. Maybe you take your left hand onto your right thigh. Bend your right leg more. Maybe right arm goes forward. Stay this deep. Reverse. Notice that right knee, if it's collapsing into the center, keep guiding it forward. And sometimes that requires that inner right thigh to kind of open up a little bit. Triangle, Trikonasana. If you want to keep the half wrap, go for it. Right hand can come to shin, onto the floor. You can take your right hand, the back of the hand, bring it to the inside of your calf, and then press to roll open. Last inhale. If you have the arm behind your back, free it. Bend the front leg, come around. Hands are coming back down, block or floor, to the inside of this right foot again. And you're on the back toes. You can put the back knee down if you want to here. We're going to get a little deeper if it's there for you. If it's not, no big deal. So if it's okay, and you need the knee down to kind of make this transition. Well, you don't really need it, but I think it's easier. You bend, like you lift the hips up, so you take a little bit of the bend out of the front leg, add a little more to the back leg, slide your shoulder inside, use your right hand on your right calf, and then bring your hands behind the line of your heel. And then you're hugging this right shoulder and right knee together, so squeezing in. Now, you can do this with your left knee down or with the left leg super strong. If you want, lift, so when you lift your chest up here, it's going to pop this foot up off the ground, turn the hip open, supported Koundinyasana in the sense that you are on the back toes. Koundinyasana 2. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Whoo! High onto the left toes. Bend the left knee, look at your hands, and then hop your left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow, standing splits. Now in standing splits, we're going to open the hips up a little bit if it feels okay on your body. Toe stand, bring the feet together. Lift the heels. Take the knees wide, squeeze onto your triceps. So we're doing a lot of like leg into shoulder stuff here. Hands come forward. Lift up your hips. Bakasana. Push the floor away, scoop the belly up. Breath in, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee to left shoulder. Hug that knee into the shoulder. Three-legged dog, inhale, open the hips. If it's nice, flip over. Inhale, come around, left foot top of the mat. Left arm onto your left thigh. Side angle. Option to take this right arm behind your back. Forearm presses into the low back. Low back presses back by pulling the belly back. Generous bend in the front knee. Strong, strong, strong back leg. Maybe hook the hand on the thigh, but it's totally optional. And then perhaps this left arm sweeps forward. Really deep hip flexion, this left hip. Really nice. We're going to stay deep in these legs. Reverse it back. Beautiful. If you have any form of that half wrap and you want to keep it, you will. If you don't, you'll lose it. Triangle. I'm going to take the back of my hand to the inside of my left calf, and I'm going to press to open up a little bit more. But any version of your arm here is wonderful. Last inhale, bend the front knee. Free this arm, bring it around up onto the back toes. Good. You don't have to go anywhere, you can just be here, but if you want, I'm gonna put the back knee down. It just gives me, you can totally do it without the back knee down, but I feel like it gives me a little bit more control. Left shoulder's gonna come inside, your hands come behind the line of your left heel. Re-straighten the back leg. Maybe lift the chest up, and that's gonna lift the left leg. Koundinyasana 2. 3-legged dog. And I should say that was Koundinyasana 2 with the back foot down, which technically I think is harder in some ways than with the leg floating. Lift your heel high, bend your knee, look at your hands. You're gonna hop your right foot to the top of your mat. Standing splits here. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Toe stand, bring the feet together, heels up. Stay here. Nothing's gonna change my world. Really nice. Heels come down. Reach down for your right ankle with your right hand. Left hand on your left hip. Draw the right foot up the leg. Anywhere it feels good, the foot can go. And you're in tree. And you can do whatever you want with your arms. I'm going to keep on this side view so that you can see that I'm extending my knee out and I am not cranking my leg back. So when I crank my leg back, you can see how my left hip comes forward. I'm going to keep my hips here. I'm just going to think about extending the knees. For today, my arms, I'm going to bring my hands behind my back, reverse prayer, which is going to kind of tell me I need to do something with my rib cage here, because if I just let my ribs go, I'm going to go here. So I'm going to draw the front ribs gently back and create more length upward. One of the reasons the ribs have the tendency to flare forward is it's giving your shoulders more space, but we're trying to stretch the shoulders if you're here. So, gently drawing the elbows forward, gently drawing the shoulders back, and gently drawing the front ribs in, lifting up. Release the arms if you have this or any other configuration that requires being released. You're going to take your right knee, your foot out, reach down for your foot, and you're going to try to see if you can find a happy baby, half happy baby standing. You could also hold your knee, yes. So we did this with the knee at the beginning of class on our back like this, and this would be awesome too. But if you can, you'll take the foot, because we've been in our hips a bit more, so you might have the space. Possibly push the foot away and straighten the leg. That is like a just if it feels good kind of thing. And rebend the knee, toe stand. Really nice. Right hand to right hip, right heel roots down, reach down. Take this left ankle with your left foot and just draw up the right leg. And then whatever arms feel nice. If you want to repeat the same thing that you did last time, great. If you need something different, take something different. I'm going to slowly turn myself open. I'm going to fall over trying to do that, but I won't have room when I go to take my leg otherwise. Logistics. Arms will gently release. Take the foot off of the leg. If you can, you're going to take that heel, and it's like you're in a half happy baby. Beautiful. I'm going to actually come around. And then it's the push of the foot away that maybe straightens the leg. Really nice. Rebend the knee. One more toe stand. Bring the feet together. And then come back to your seat and then roll back. Right knee comes in, half happy baby. You're going to lift your shoulders up off the floor if it's okay. You're going to float the left leg. So you've got a little bit more core engagement here because you're starting kind of like you're in a low boat and you're adding this little half happy baby in. If it feels okay, you can extend that right leg out. We just did this standing. Good. Rebend the leg. Extend the right leg out. Reach the arms overhead if it's okay. Breathe. Bend the left knee. And then half happy baby here. Maybe push the leg out to straighten it. The foot out to straighten it. Yeah. Rebend. Low boat with the arms overhead if it's okay. Rise up, Navasana. You're going to split the legs, bring the heels down. You're going to reach forward as much as you can. Reach forward as much as you can. And then you're going to bring your feet in toward each other. You're going to squeeze your shoulders with your knees and keep reaching forward. Your upper back is going to round. We want that. You can push the hands away as if you were pushing into the wall in front of you. Good. Navasana, lift up. Really good. Good. Malasana. Bend the knees. You can use your hands to press forward. Squeeze the knees into the shoulders. Option to lift your butt up. Continue squeezing your shoulders with your knees, but then give up a little bit of that squeeze so you can start to wriggle the shoulders further under, and then use your hands on your calves one at a time to wriggle the shoulders further under. We're going to do shoulder squeezing pose. So hands come behind your heels. Fingers point pretty much straight ahead or a little bit out. Squeeze the knees, and then if it's okay, hook the feet. That's going to make it easier, I swear. Squeeze the feet together. Squeeze the knees into the shoulders. That's going to lift you up. Your back is rounding. Just a little bit. Maybe Titibhasana from here. And Malasana. Whew. Good. If your wrists need a little stretch here, you're just going to invert and go down. So like gently, really gently. I think people get a little aggressive in this stretch. You're just gently giving the back of your hands a little pressure into each other to reverse the position. Release your hands down, lift your hips up. Right shoulder comes inside of your right knee. Right hand comes behind your back. Left hand comes behind your back. You can use a strap here between your hands if you'd like. If Bird of Paradise doesn't work for you, tree pose, I know it does because we just did it. So you would grab your right ankle with your right hand and glide up and lift. And then maybe extend the right leg out. Push the foot away. So good. Come back down, right foot to the floor. Listen, you can keep the wrap if you have it. Look at the back of your mat. Step your left foot back. Side angle, bound or not. Keep the wrap if you'd like. And triangle. Rebend the knee. Shoulder slides back under that knee. This time Koundinyasana without the back foot down if you like. Koundinyasana 2. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Amazing. High into your left toes. Bend your left knee. Look at your hands. Hop your left foot forward. Bring the right foot forward. Malasana. Well done. Breathe. All of that on the other side. Left shoulder. Inside the left knee. Wrap or stay with tree pose. And then you stand up. You come up that center line. And extend the left leg out if you want. Lift the chest. Straighten the standing leg. So good. Yes. The wall is kind of impeding me a little bit here. Could have moved myself and I didn't. Logistics, like I mentioned. Good. Rebend the leg if it's straight. Left foot comes down. Keep the wrap or don't. Side angle. Bound or unbound. Keep the wrap if you'd like. Triangle. Yes, rebend the front leg. Left shoulder slides inside. Koundinyasana 2, if it's there for you. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. High into the right toes, bend the right knee, hop the right foot, top of the mat. Malasana. Nice work. Breath in. And sit down. Feet in front. I like hands turned open here. Maybe even back, but I like this way. You can have them this way. I like the position of my shoulder more when my hands are turned here. Yeah? Press your feet down, lift up. Really good. One more inhale. And exhale, release down. Pick up your right foot. Take your left leg out straight. You've got a half happy baby here. Maybe extend this leg. You can stop at any point. If you want, bend the right knee, reach across with your left hand, slide your right shoulder inside of your knee. Bring your hands down. They can point out, forward, whatever. I kind of like forward for this because the pressure of the leg here. Left leg bends. And then, whoo, you lift up. Come back down. Right leg down. Left leg up, half happy baby. You can straighten the leg and stay here. You can reach across. I'm going to try to give it a little different view. I also don't want to kick the wall. Hand, shoulder, hand, hand, lift, extend. I'm kicking the wall anyway. Yes. Release it back down. Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. Beautifully done. Inhale, rise up. Cross your shins. Rise up. Nice and easy. Sukhasana, stretching forward. Not releasing down to the ground, just stretching forward. Inhale, rise. Switch the cross. Reaching forward, not collapsing into the floor. rising up. And I am going to work on Koundinyasana because I feel like I've done a lot of shoulder stuff and I am good and warm there. Even though it wasn't specific to Koundinyasana, I feel like my shoulders are nice and warmed up. Handstand, shoulder stand, headstand, legs up the wall, block under the hips, legs elevated. All these things are on the table. Or if you want another shot at something, go for it. Or if there's a pose that you wanted to do today that we didn't do, because we didn't do a lot of them. I mean, there's a bajillion, but there's maybe some favorites that we didn't get to. I'm going to use a block, and I'm going to use a wall because I don't feel very steady today. That's the truth. I think I'll go this way. I'm using the block, and I'm holding it like this. I'm a little close.
You're going to use the next 30 seconds or so to come out of wherever you were. If you were in headstand or Koundinyasana, I recommend child's pose. If you're in shoulder stand, maybe through plow into fish.
Really nice. And then pigeon if it feels good. If it doesn't, do something that does. It's like literally that simple. Maybe ankle to knee, but maybe nothing even resembling this. Maybe you need something else. Using the back foot in pigeon to root down, engage the glute of the back leg to get a little bit more sensation in the front of that hip so that you're not just getting this outer hip, you're getting the front of the extended leg hip. Soft, steady, even breath. If you're in something that's one-sided, switching sides, carefully, thoughtfully. Really nice. Coming into a wide leg seated position. Maybe there's a little forward fold involved, maybe not. If you're forward, inhale, rise up. If you want to finish lying down, you're going to lie down. If you'd rather finish seated, maybe legs up the wall, however you feel good. This is the end, the quiet, the still. Set yourself up in a way that feels supportive and enables you to embrace just a little bit of stillness, just a little bit of stillness. And we did a lot of movement. We did a lot. You did a lot. In this moment, tell yourself you've done enough, because you could keep going. You could keep layering. You could keep believing that you needed to do more. And right now, what we need to do is nothing. Is to just sit with ourselves, to lie with yourself. Stay here for as long as you want, as long as you can. If you need to come out now, you'll gently waken your body. Rise to sitting. And draw your hands to your heart. Just honor yourself. Acknowledge this time you give yourself. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. It's a gift. Feel what you feel. I try my best to say less. And one of my first teachers, when I was practice teaching, I was trying to be compassionate to how the group must have felt doing like the 30th class that day. And I was like, I know you're tired and da, 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 da. And her feedback was, don't tell people how they feel. And it stuck with me. That was like 22 years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. And it's true. I don't need to tell you how you feel. This is your journey. I try to be quiet and just let you have your journey and not talk through all the nuances of the practice as we do it, because that's what an advanced yogi does, is just stays in it with himself. And I'm not saying that you don't need guidance, There isn't wisdom to be imparted from our teachers. I just don't feel like I have that much for you. I want you to just be with yourself and really relish that feeling of self-discovery. Bow your mind to your heart. Rise up. I thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful day.